Hey everybody, we're jumping into an LR Cell Extreme Super Battle Road showcase. We got him here, EZA. We're hopping into the Time Travelers Super Battle Road stage. We got a full Cell team plus Trunks for fun. I'm not going to go in on a full 200% leader. We're going to bring a friend cell here. Not because I can't find a friend cell, but because I want to increase my chance of actually getting the transformation in the video. So let's go ahead and hop in. There we go. What do we got? Decent opening rotations, or how are we looking? Definitely not good, but we're gonna hop in and see where this goes. Alright, so I think Cell's just gonna cut him up here. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do that. Cool. I think first form Cell could just go like Hamtaro here and just completely take out this whole rotation here. Hey, there we go. Yep, there's the dodge. What is it? 35% chance right now because we're up against multiple enemies. 8.2 million because we're up against multiple enemies. This first form Cell in Super Battle Road, he can cook. You know, not really built for red zone at the moment, but they could give us more red zone stages that have like multiple enemies at the beginning of the fight. Like they could do a, trying to think offhand. They could do another. We could get another Android 13 red zone. The one we have right now kind of sucks, but we could get one like that. Really, any of the movie stages, they could just give us more of those. I mean, they already showed us that with the Wicked Bloodline stage that they can repeat fights and make it interesting, right? So they could do that again with, like, a lot of the movies, just like they did the cooler stuff. We could get a Garlic Jr. red zone stage. I know that sounds funny, but we get him with, like, the Spice guys or whatever they are. The Spice Minions, we could get them as a red zone stage. So that's that Cell is still really good. I think some people are underrating him now, but you know, don't let him fool you. That this Cell, he may not be like great against single enemies until he hits perfect form, this one, until he hits here, but he can still hold his own in Super Battle Road, which I could see them making like, I could see them start to, like, this year I could see them start doing Extreme Super Battle Road 2. I put this idea out on Twitter earlier this week, I believe, where I said, you know, maybe it was just yesterday, I don't even know. I don't know what day this video is coming out, but I said, you know, hey, what if they did like 200% Extreme Super Battle Road, or like double condition Super Battle Road, where you have to be on 2 categories to be able to compete on the stage. So, you know, we're starting to get these 200% leaders now, where it's like, okay, if you're on, you know, Beyond Super Saiyan and Kamehameha, you get the full 200% leader. So they could start doing that for a Super Battle Road stage where you have to be on both categories to compete. They could start doing it with typings, where they could say, okay, only Int Vegeta family units can compete in this stage. I think that could be a fun way to start doing it. And then add more fights. Right now, like, the category stages only have 3 fights. I think they could start doing, I think they could start doing like 4 or 5 fights in these, and then limit your items to like 2, so like 4 total, but 2 different items that you can bring. And I think they could start making like this type of content, like the main type of content again. And I really like Red Zone. I think Red Zone is fantastic. I like doing Red Zone, but I think that I get, just historically, I've had more fun doing these Super Battle Road fights. I mean, this is like the bread and butter for the longest time for difficult content in Dokkan. I mean, even whenever the legendary events were out, this is kind of, this to me was still always the hardest content. But you know, and I like it because you get to use all aspects of your characters. You know, it's like you're not locked out of stunning, you're not locked out of dodging, you're not locked out of stealing, you're not out of attack lowering. And some people say, oh, that's what makes the event so easy, you don't need to worry about it. And it's like, even some of these stages, it's like, you know, back in the day, it was not easy to get the no-item run on some of these stages, you know. Whenever these released, like Super AGL, it took people a long time, and you could go in there, and you could debuff, and you could dodge, and you could do everything else under the sun. But that stage was still really difficult. So if they start limiting our items, and and adding more fights, I think they could really start to make this, like, I don't want to call it real content, like, because that implies that I think it's fake content right now. But they could really start to ramp the dial up on this type of content again. And I think that would be healthy for the game, personally, just because I really like this style of content. Because, like, it's the Red Zone. I really like that, too. I think that's the 2 best things they have going for them at the moment. So if they could kind of balance that around, I think if you could make Red Zone just a little bit longer, just to kind of solidify it as like longer content without making it too long, I think you just make it just like 2 to 3 turns longer than what it's going right now, and I think that's kind of perfect for Red Zone. And then I think you make this kind of like the one-shot event, where it's like, all right, time to just trade one-shots with the enemy characters and see where we get. So I think that could work. So that's kind of my thoughts on things. I would like to see kind of a return to glory for this. We might be dead here. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get like a triple super and we're fine. Alright, we got the triple. And let's see. Hopefully we're good. Ooh, oof. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Not enough to transform, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I think I want to do this. It's bad for AGL cell, but we can still get a super, so that's good. Then we can do this, whatever, that's fine. And then he can, I don't really want us to heal, but he can heal us up a little bit. There we go. Alright, 5 million still from Cell. That's, you know, like I said, I always like to say, oh, that's really good. I say that about everything, but I mean, that's just most characters these days now are just really good. Like, they're 9.8 million. Really good. Dokkan, for the most part, has been releasing good characters recently, which I appreciate. You know, we haven't had many misses here for a little bit. I mean, we still get the occasional Raditz, the occasional Ultimate Gohan thing, units that just struggle for key and aren't very good, but for the most part, they've been hitting on all their releases, which is good. So, and let's do that. Cool. So it's looking like we're not going to get the transformation, but we still could. We'll see. This stage wasn't very hard on release. If you guys remember, it was like Time Travelers at the time was a little weak, but we had just gotten AGL Cell, and he just kind of walked into here, and if you came in here with 2 AGL Cells and you got some decent RNG, he was just completely wiping the enemy field. Yeah, like on each of his rotations, you didn't have to worry about anything. You just did this, and then you won. I think I'm going to do this, though, for now. We're going to take out DKP. We're just going to keep attacking DKP. And then, I don't know, he can attack whoever. So, yeah, let's see. He should be taking... Oh, yeah, this is double... this may not be double digits. This may be, like, what, 60k, maybe? Oh, 200k. Wow. So we're probably dead here. Okay. Well, interesting. I'm going to come back to that fight. So, interesting development here. I hop back into the first stage, same team, and it looks like, assuming we survive this turn, which we may not, but assuming we survive this turn, we're going to get the Cell transformation, so that's cool. If we don't survive, then whatever, I'll just pause and we'll just come back again. But, you know, I figured, hey, I'd unpause, get some commentary in here, talk about it, see if we get Cell to transform. I mean, that's kind of like the whole point, right? Is we want to see Cell going crazy. Now, this cell may kill us. We'll see. Because I don't know if he can handle Invisible Man. I don't remember what I built this Cell. He's either full dodge or full additional, but I think he only has 1 dupe. We're going to get it. Boom, look, there he is. He spit up 18. We're going to blow up. They could remake this Cell, by the way. They could do like a standby or like a revival Cell that like explodes and revives. They could do that. All right, here we go. Horrible. Dude, what is with my luck with this? Every time we get this Cell out, I just get the worst orbs ever. What do I want to do? I guess I'll do this and drop the blue orbs. That way we can at least get some orbs. Dude, that sucks. Every time I get this Cell transformation, it's like, oh, he rainbow orb changed, and you can't get any. Like, oh, gee, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, but he's still gonna do damage here, so that's good. It's 11 million. Awesome. That's good. This is good. Yeah, he's gone. Bye. Next. Alright. Invisible Man's gone. See ya, buddy. Oh, he lived. Nice. Alright, well that's fine. We got the transformation. That's cool, right? Alright, I guess I'll pause and come back. Or I could just end it here. I mean, we saw what we needed to see, right? We saw perfect Cell, you know, absolutely lay waste to the enemies for the most part. And then we saw Cell perfect form get chopped up in that last phase. You know, what did he take? 200k damage, type advantage? That's not good. Alright, what do we got here? Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. And we'll just have him attack. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll see. If I die here, I'll just end the video, but... we saw what we needed to see, right? How's he gonna do against this attack? 130k, 140k? Like, I see why they didn't make this cell crazy. If they made him too good in this form, you would never get him to transform. You know, it's like even Gohan. Gohan doesn't start off very strong at the beginning of the fight. Like, there will come a point using the AGL Gohan where you probably can't transform him because they made him, like, too good. But, like, in some of these early fights, you can transform with him because he's not, like, a wall. But I think they could have made this cell just a little bit better. I don't know. It's like, I see why. If they made him too good, you wouldn't ever transform, right? Probably, but it's not like the teams you're running him on are good for the most part, you know? It's like, in a lot of cases, he's like the best character on some of these teams that you want to run, so... It's like the other units around him should be able to take enough damage for you to transform, but... I don't know, they do this thing where they like to keep... it's like... it's the same thing as the Int Vegeta, AGL... Oh, are we dead here? Whatever. Listen, we're dead. Okay, well, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys thought about LR Perfect Cell. You'll never know my end of that thought. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.